Chairman, I have a question from Craig Caulfield, shareholder from the Remuneration Repot.
Thank you, Chair. I'm certainly not happy with the REM report, and it relates to a contemporary version of looking at REM through financial and non-financial lenses. And we know that the regulators are looking at that more now. For a shareholder and a customer and the public, the APRA governance report was something that looked into the bank's wrongdoings. And of course, I'm interested in that because of our cases. I know that you hold the view not to release the report, and I know that you hold the view that the instructions were that it was to be done on a confidential basis. And that's fair enough, I acknowledge that. But those instructions were to Westpac, those instructions were to NAB. Of course, CBA's was compulsorily released. I'm not happy that that's not released because we can't match up the REM report to the failures inside ANZ. And in this, post-Hayne environment and 50 banking inquiries we've had, I don't believe that we're going to be able to move on to the greatest banks in the world, which is where we all want to be, until there's a real cleaning of the slate. And so it would be very uncomfortable to release it. It's been uncomfortable for the other banks. It will be uncomfortable for you. I would like you to release it. I would like Ms Atlas's view on this. I'm very clear on your view in reading the paper, but at your discretion, Chair, would that be okay to listen to Ms Atlas's view on her opinion of releasing and publicising that?
Absolutely.
So I think you're talking about the APRA self-assessment.
Yes.
Which is not the remuneration. It's not specifically a remuneration issue.
No, it's not.
Right.
But if yes.
No. So the APRA self-assessment was an analysis that we, as a board, commissioned in relation to our behaviour, and David actually referred to that in his speech at the beginning, where he took you through the themes that came out of that report that the board has adopted and is following up on, and then went through a series of actions that we're implementing to actually ensure that we respond to those issues that came out of the self-assessment.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that. What I'm saying is it does relate directly to the REM report, because if we can't see the non-financial failures, I can't tally that up.
If I'm allowed to chime in.
Sure.
I understand your point of the relationship, but it's not that we have totally kept our self-assessment, as you know, confidential. We lodged with the ASX and indeed on Blue Notes a summary of our entire self-assessment report. I feel very strongly, some may disagree with me, that when you take evidence, get people involved on a basis that it's confidential, you don't break your word. I don't do that. Never did it as a lawyer, not going to do it now. So I believe we would be absolutely wrong, and I'm not judging those who did it, that's up to them. But we would be wrong to issue the entire report. Is there anything we're hiding, you might ask? I believe we've given an absolutely frank and open summary in our Blue Notes report, given to the stock exchange as well. I think, you're obviously sophisticated in this thing. You should read that and then read this, and it'll probably go some way to the point you're making.
I'm aware of the partial release that you've made, but I think you can de-identify by taking names out and still releasing the report.
Well, you're looking at how to do it. We decided to do it another way, but you do understand our position. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.